and staying with us throughout our news. Now we move on to South America. Venezuela has organized military training for civilians, which is being done from 2 days and in response to the U.S. deployment in the Caribbean. And this comes amid new threats from President Donald Trump. Nearly a month ago, Washington deployed warships to international waters off of Venezuela's coast, backed by F-35 fighter jets sent to Puerto Rico in what it calls an anti-drug and anti-terrorism operation. Venezuelan Defense Minister Vladimir Padrino Lopez has accused Washington of waging undeclared war in the Caribbean after U.S. strikes killed over a dozen alleged drug traffickers off of his country's coast. Now for this discussion, we go back to Mark Sutherland. He's a geopolitical commentator, joins us live from London. Thank you very much, Mark, for staying with us. Now, looking at this news, what are the implications of Venezuela organizing military training for civilians?
President Trump, within the administration, have been deeply concerned about the amount of drugs that have been flowing into America over many years. Through the last 4 years in the Biden administration, before the 8 years of Obama, before President Trump came in 2016, in his first administration. They are very concerned about that, what's been coming over the southern border over the last 4 years. In the previous administration, Mayorkas then saw basically an invasion into America of millions and millions of people. People assess that could be anywhere between 11 million to 50 million people, depending on who you talk to. And that may sound an exaggeration, but look at the size of America and what's gone on when they had this open border. President Trump is also very concerned about the fentanyl coming in, and also from via Canada. And he sees when Venezuela, in regard to economically, to some it would be a way of then getting hard currency in to then help their economy. And they do have access to a huge economy if they wish to then drill and then behave like a proper nation state. It's the ideology that they see of communism, socialism, that the American administration, of course, are then going to be deeply upset about. But they're deeply upset that over the last 4 years, by having a border that was wide open, and crimes that were put upon the American citizens, that is not to be tolerated by this administration. Hence why they are pushing back. And of course, that's not going to go down well with various people, because he is actually standing up for his nation. Asuma.
Thank you very much, Mark, for staying with us and sharing your